On my way. On my way.
Listening.
Yes, Chief.
On the way.
Listening. We're on our way.
On the
Attention. There is a person running amok in the operational area. Arrest or neutralize this person and take him away. And don't forget to treat those victims.
Yes, Chief. On the way. On my way. On my way. Here we go.
Listening. On my way. Yes, Chief. Yes.
Yes. We're on our way.
Yes, Chief. On my way.
Police, drop it!
Yes. Yeah. On the way. Working on it.
Yes. Roger. We are on our way. Listening. Roger. Listening.
On the way. Yes, Chief. Here we go.
Yes, Chief. Yes. On my way.
Listening. It's okay.
Yes, we're on our way.
Right away.
Listening. On the way.
Yes, Chief. Working on it. Right away. Yes? It's okay. Listening. We are on our way. It's done. It's done. Yes? Here we go. Yes? Listening.
On my way. Yes. Here we go.
Yes, on my way.
Here we go.
Listening.
On my way. Looking good. On the way. Yes?
On the scene.
Yes, Chief. Working on it.
Working on it.
Yes?
On the way.
On my way. We are on our way.
Listening. We're on our way.
Yes?
Yes.
On the way. On the way.
Yes, Chief.
Yes? Roger.
Yes, Chief.
Almost there. Yes, Chief? We are on our way.
Attention. Traffic accident. Attend to all casualties and take them away.
Listen, on the way. We are on our way. Yes?
On the way. Listening.
Yes.
Listening. On my way.
On the way.
On the scene.
Yes. On the way.
Right away. Listening.
We're on our way. Listening. On the way.
On the scene. Listening. On my way. Right away. Yes? You bet. You bet.
Yes. On my way.
Yes, Chief?
Listening. We're on our way.
Yes, Chief? On the way. Listening.
You bet.
On the way. Working on it.
Listening. We're on our way.
Yes, you bet.
Listening. On my way.
Rabies alert. Neutralize the infected animal, prevent the rabies from spreading. You will need to treat any victims and take them away.
Yes? On the way. We are on our way. Listening. On the way.
Listening.
On the way. You bet.
Listening. Roger. On my way.
Listening.
Yeah. Listening. On my way. Yes. Yep. On my way. On my way.
Roger. Listening. On the scene. Listening. Yes, Chief? Yes. We are on our way. Yes? Almost there. Yes, Chief? Right away. Yes? It's done. Yes, Chief? It's okay. Yes, Chief? It's okay. On my way. Yes? On the way. Yes. Yes, Chief? On my way. We are on our way. On the way.
Yes, Chief. Working on it.
Yes?
Building
the way.
on fire, caused by electrical appliance short-circuiting. Extinguish all fires and if necessary, treat
We are
all
on our
casualties
way.
and take them away.
Listening. Right away.
Listening. On my way.
On the way. Yes? We are on our way.
On the scene.
Listening. We are on our way. We are on our way.
Yes, Chief. On the way.
Yes, Chief. Yes, you bet. On the way. On the way. Yes? On my way.
On the scene.
Listening. We're on our way.
Yes? Working on it. Yes? It's done.
Yes, Chief. On my way.
Yes?
Listening.
On the way. We're on our way.
Yes. On the way.
Yes, Chief?
Here we go.
Yes. We're on our way. Yes. On the way. Yes, Chief.
Listening. It's done.
Here we go.
Yes? Here we go. On the way. Okay.
Yes.
On my way. Working on it, yes? We are on our way. On the way.
We're on our way.
Yes? On my way.
Yes, Chief. On the way. On the way.
Yep. Here we go.
Yes? On the way. Right away. Yes. On the scene. Yes, on the way. On the way.
Yep, on my way. Here we go. We're on our way.
Listening.
Yes, Chief. It's okay. Yep, on my way.
Yes, Chief. Listening. On the way. On the way. Working on it.
On the scene. Yep.
Listening.
Yes, on my way.
Yes, Ben. Working on it. We are on our way.
Yes, Chief.
Yes, on my way. Listening, on my way. Listening. Working on it.
Listening.
On my way.
Looking good.
Working on it.
Yes.
Listen, on the way. Here we go.
Listening. On the way. Listening.
Yes.
Yes, we're on our way. On my way. Yes.
It's okay.
Listening. On my way.
It's done. Yes, sir. On my way.
We're on our way.
Yes, sir.
On the scene.
Listening. We're on our way. We're on our way. Okay.
Yes? You bet.
Yes, we're on our way. Listening. Listening.
Yes, Chief.
On the scene. On the scene. Listening. On the way.
Yes, Chief.
On my way.
Yes.
Listening. On the way.
On my way. Yes, you bet.
It's done.
Yes, Chief. Working on it. Yes, Chief. We're on our way.
Listening.
Yes, Chief. Working on it. We're on our way. Yes, on the way. On my way. Yes. It's done.
Yes, Chief. On my way. Right away.
You bet.
We're on our way.
On the scene. On the scene.
Listening. We're on our way. On my way. Yes, Chief. On my way.
Yes, Chief, we are on our way. Working on it.
Yes.
Yes, on the way. Working on it.
Listening. On the way.
Yes, here we go. On the way. On the way. Yes, Chief, you bet. On my way.
Okay.
Yes. Here we go. Listening. Here we go. Listen, here we go. On the scene.
Yes, Chief. On my way. Working on it.
On the way. Yes. We're on our way.
Yes, Chief.
Yes, we're on our way. Yes, on my way. Yes, working on it.
Yes. It's done. Yes, Chief. On my way. Right away. Listening. Yes, we are on our way. Working on it.
Listening.
Right away.
Yes, on my way.
Yes, on the way. Here we go.
Yes, Chief. On my way.
Yes, Chief. Listening. On the way.
Listening.
Here we go.
You bet.
Yes, Chief. Right away.
Yes, Chief.
On the way. Working on it.
Listening. Bet.
Right away.
Listening. On the way. On the way. You bet.
Yes? It's okay. Listening. On my way. It's done. Yes, Chief. Here we go. Yes? On my way. It's okay.
It's done.
Listening. On the way. On the way. On the way.
On the scene.
Yes, Chief. Roger.
Yes.
Roger. Listening. On my way. Yes, Chief. We are on our way. On the way. Yes?
Listening. On the way. We're on our way. Yes, on my way. Looking good. Copy.
Yes? On my way.
We're on our way. Listening. On the way. On the way. We're on our way.
Yes?
Yes, on the way. On the way. Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief. It's okay.
Yes, Chief. Working on it.
Listening. Here we go. Yes? Listening. It's done.
Yes, on my way. Copy. Yes, Chief. We're on our way. Listening. It's okay. Yes,
Working on it.
listening.
Working on it. Yes, Chief?
On my way.
Yes, Chief? On the way.
On the way.
Yes? On the way.
Here we go.
Yes? Here we go.
On the way. Yes, Chief. On my way. On my way. Yes, we're on our way. On my way.
Yes, Chief?
Working on it.
On the way. Here we go. Listening. We are on our way. It's done. On my way. On my way. Yes? We are on our way. Yes, Chief?
Okay.
On my way. Working on it. Yes?
We're on our way.
Yes, Chief? Here we go.
Yes, Chief. On my way. On the way.
Listening. Yes, Chief?
There are reports of people being taken hostage in the operational area. Rescue them and either neutralize the kidnappers or arrest and take them away.
On my way. Yes? On the way. On the scene. Yes, right away.
Yeah, on my way.
Yes, Chief. We are on our way.
Roger. On the way.
Yes, Chief. We are on our way. Right away.
Listen, Roger. Yeah, on the way. On the way. On the way.
Listening. We are on our way.
Yes, Chief. We're on our way.
Yes, Chief. On my way. We are on our way. Yes, Chief. On my way.
Yes, Chief. We're on our way.
Listen, on the way.
On the way. Yes, Chief. Here we go.
On the scene.
Yes. Working on it. On my way. Yes. We are on our way. Yes. On my way. We are on our way. Yes, Chief. You bet.
Yes, Chief. Yeah, on my way.
Listening. Yeah. Roger.
A fire has been reported. Cause unknown. Extinguish
We
all
are on our
fires.
way. Yes, we are on our way. On my way. Listening. On my way. On my way. Yes, Chief. On my way. Listening. We are on our way. Yes? We are on our way, working on it. Listening.
Listening. On the way. You bet.
Listening. Right away. Yes, Chief, it's done. Yeah. Listen, on the way. Yes? Yes? We are on our way.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go.
We're on our way.
On the scene.
On the scene. Yes. We're on our way.
Listening.
On the way.
Police, don't do anything.
We are on our way.
Listening. On the way. Roger. Working on it. Yes. On the way. It's okay. On my way. We go.
Yes, Chief.
We are on our way.
Yes. We're on our way.
On my way. You bet.
Yes, Chief.
Right away. Listen, on my way. You bet. Listening. On my way. Here we go.
Yes. On the way. You bet.
Listening. It's okay. You bet. Yes, Chief? Right away. Listening. It's okay. Listening. On my way. Working on it. Yes?
On the way. Yes, we're on our way.
Listening. Working on it. Yes, Chief? It's done. Listening. We are on our way. Working on it.
Yes, Chief.
On the way. Here we go. On the way. Listening. Yes?
We're on our way. Yes.
On the way.
Yes, Chief. Working on it.
On my way. Yes, Chief? On the way. On the way.
Listening. Roger. On my way.
On the way.
Here we go. Yes, Chief? Roger. On my way. Yes? On the way. Listening. We are on our way. Yes? Listening. Listening. On the scene.
Medical emergency.
It's okay.
Someone has fallen and is slightly injured. Treat and remove.
Listening. Right away. Here we go.
Yes, Chief? On my way.
Yes. On the way. Listening.
On my way. Listening. Listening. Yes, Chief. On my way.
Yes? On my way. We're on our way.
Listening. On my way. It's done.